Hey everybody, thanks for joining me today. This is going to be a wind down flow, so just get as comfortable as you possibly can. You may want 1 or 2 blocks to help support you in your twist today, and I'll show you how that's done. So go ahead and lie down on your backs. Bend your knees, place your feet as wide as the mat, and then lean your knees in towards one another. All right. And then just gently rest your hands on your belly. We're gonna take a couple breaths in stillness. Take a big breath in through your nose and feel your belly start to expand. Exhale out through your nose or your mouth, whatever feels natural. 2 more. Inhale, breath goes to the belly. And let it go. Last one, inhale, biggest breath you've taken today. And then push all the air out of your lungs. So get to the very bottom of your exhale. All right, start to walk your feet in a little bit closer towards one another. And then hug your left shin into your chest. Begin to extend your right leg out long onto the mat. With your hands laced over your left shin, start to pull down on your left shin using the strength of your upper arms. And then let your left knee glide out by your left rib cage. Now, if you notice, there's like a profound lift in your lower back here. I'm gonna ask you to rebend your right knee. So we wanna feel the sensation in the outside of the left hip. Take 1 more inhale here. And exhale. As you take your next inhale, glide your left knee to the center of your chest. And then take your left arm out to a T. Bring your right hand to the outside of your left knee, and then start to twist, stacking your left hip over your right, and you'll let your left knee come over to the right side. Now, for a lot of us, that knee could just end up hovering there and it's not very relaxing. You can bring a block underneath your left knee so that your leg can relax. And you can bring your block up on any height here to support this twist. Now trying to relax through that left side. Try to breathe into both sides of your rib cage. And then as you exhale, pin your left shoulder down to the ground and then look over to your left hand. Tuck your chin down towards your chest. 1 more big breath in. And breath out. Turn your gaze back up towards the ceiling, and then gently engage your left obliques so that you can roll back through center with control. Extend your left leg long and switch sides. So actually rebend your knees and hug your right knee into your chest. Extend your left leg out long now. Notice if your lower back picks up off of the ground. If it does, that's an indication for you to rebend your left knee and place it on the mat. Now take your right knee out by your right rib cage and just notice where the stretch travels to. Relax the right foot, right ankle. 1 more inhale here. And as you exhale, glide your right knee to center. If you use the block on the first side, go ahead, grab it, bring it over to your other side. And then you're gonna take your right arm out to a T, your left hand to the outside of that right knee, and we're gonna twist. So your hips will stack, and we want to make sure that the right knee is resting on something. Then try to relax your right leg. Turn your gaze so that you can look over to the right thumb. And then tuck your chin towards your chest. Take a bigger breath in through your nose. As you exhale, press your right shoulder, pin it to the mat. Inhale and turn your gaze back up towards the ceiling. Gently engage your right obliques. Roll back through center with control. Hug your right knee into your chest again. And place your right foot down on the mat. Now rebend your left knee to meet your right. Lift your hips off of the ground for bridge. And then slowly lower your hips back down to the mat. Hug your left knee into your chest. And then lace your fingers behind the belly of your left thigh. Extend your left leg up towards the ceiling. Option is straighten your right leg out long. You could turn your left toes out to the left side of the room or point them straight back behind your head. You can start to walk your hands up your left leg and round your spine. As you exhale, slowly slide your hands down your left leg. Release your head, neck, and shoulders back down. Rebend your right knee and cross your left ankle over your right thigh. So preparing for a supine pigeon pose, we're gonna keep that left ankle flexed and you'll lift your right foot up off of the mat. You could lace your hands behind your right thigh now or over your shin. Some people like to straighten their right leg and try to find that lift in the hips. Honestly, it's whatever feels like a good place for you, where you feel sensation. It feels like you're making a little bit more space in your hips. And then some people just naturally start to sway from side to side. So if that happened, just kind of let that go with that flow and allow yourself to rock. You're gonna take one more inhale here. And exhale. Slowly place your right foot down onto the mat. Heel ball toe your right foot over to the right side of the room and let your knees fall over to the right side. You can hold on to your left ankle with your right hand and then you can try to push the left knee to the front of the mat. One more inhale. And let it go. As you take your next breath in, remember to engage your left obliques to roll back through center. And we'll switch sides. Place your left foot on the ground. We're gonna take a bridge pose to level the hips, lift them up, and lower all the way back down. Lift your right leg up, cross your right ankle. Oh, wait. Stretch your right leg up to the sky. And then you could straighten out your left leg. You can walk your hands up your right leg, round your spine. You could get, in some of you, your knee's gonna be bent and you're still gonna feel the stretch. So just listen to your body. It will tell you a lot about where you, what your limits are. Take one more inhale. And then exhale, slowly slide your hands down your leg, release your head, neck, and shoulders, rebend your left knee, and then cross your right ankle over your left thigh. So supine pigeon, second side, huge stretch for the outer hip. So we can lift the foot up off of the ground, left foot up, lace your hands behind your thigh or over your shin. An option to straighten your leg too. You can gently sway from side to side. And then just feel the back of your head resting on the mat. Unclench your jaw and soften through the back of your throat. One more inhale. And exhale. Place your left foot down onto the ground, and this is where we take our twist. So heel ball toe the left foot off the left side of the mat, and your knees are gonna fall over to the right side. You can, your left side. And then you can hold on to your right ankle with your left foot and try to push that right knee out. It can feel like a lot. So if that's too much, find some in-between area to rest in. One more inhale. And exhale. All right, let's come back through center. And place your right foot down onto the ground. Now this time you're just gonna gently rock your knees from side to side. Squeeze your knees into your chest. Hold on to the backs of your legs. Gently rock yourself up to a seat. And we'll come into a tabletop stance. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Inhale, find cow. So we'll tilt the tailbone up, draw the shoulder blades together. Exhale and round your spine for angry cat. So draw your shoulder blades apart. 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale and round. And last time, lift on up. Exhale and round. Inhale, find your tabletop stance. Take your knees a little bit wider apart, bring your big toes to touch. Sink your hips back to your heels, and then stretch your arms out in front of you. For your child's pose, you'll rest your head on the mat. And just allow your body to sink down towards the mat. So all of those areas of tightness in the outer hips, can you breathe a little bit more space into those areas, or just bring awareness there? You don't even have to worry about it opening up. Just kind of focus on that area of tension. Exhale, feel the surface tension leave. One more inhale. And exhale. So you take your next inhale, lift your gaze, walk your hands back in. And then we're gonna sweep the legs out in front of you. For a final twist, we'll bring the right knee in. You'll place your right foot over to the left side. Hug your right knee into your chest. Lift up tall, place your right hand behind you. And then you have the option to hook your left elbow to the outside of the right knee. You can look over your right shoulder. One more inhale. And exhale. Inhale back through center. We release the right leg long to meet the left. Stretch your arms up. Exhale and fold. Inhale, come back to a seat. Second side. Left knee comes into your chest. You'll step your left foot over to the right side. We're gonna lift the chest. You'll hold on with both arms. Try to lift out of the waist. Take your left hand back behind you. You can stay here with your arm hugging over your left leg, or you can hook your right elbow to the outside. Lift your chest, big breath in, and a huge breath out. As you take your next inhale, come back through center. Release your left leg long. One more time for your forward fold. Stretch your arms up. Exhale and hinge all the way down. Inhale and roll all the way up. Cross your ankles, make your way to a seat, a cross-legged seat, and slide your hands to heart center. Take a breath in, breath out. Thank yourself for showing up on your mats. And I thank all of you for being here, and I'll see you next week.